All right, here we are in 8.1 on percent, sales tax, and discounts. What you're going to learn in this section is how to express a fraction as a percent, how to express a decimal as a percent, how to express a percent as a decimal, how to solve applied problems involving sales tax and discounts, determine percent increase or decrease, and investigate some of the ways percent can be abused. All right, percents are the result of expressing numbers as part of 100. The word percent means per 100. So if we look at our graph here, what we have is 55 out of 100 students prefer beer. And this is kind of not labeled very well, but what it means is 55 out of 100 prefer beer. So 55 out of 100 or 55% prefer beer. The percent indicates the number of parts out of 100 total parts. Okay. So if we want to express a fraction as a percent, what do we need to do? Well, we need to divide the numerator by the denominator. Then we need to multiply the quotient by 100. And this is done by moving the decimal point and the quotient two places to the right. And then we add a percent sign. So if we need to use a calculator, what we have is we need to express 1/8 as a percent. So let's go over here and we're going to take 1 divided by 8. And that's going to give us that. Now, to make this as a percent, we're going to move the decimal two places to the right. So that becomes 12.5%. Or if we want to, if we forget, and we just need to multiply by 100, that gives us the 12.5 as well. So in either case, we have, that's going to give us 12.5% after we divide. Okay. What about expressing a decimal number as a percent? Well, here we move the decimal place two places to the right and attach percent sign. So nicely, usually they have a nice decimal. So we move it two to the right, 1, 2. So the decimal now here, so we know it's going to be 2.3, and we add our percent sign. Okay, so that's how it works for a decimal to a percent. So fraction to a percent, first you have to divide to get a decimal. And again, we took 1/8 and we got 0.125. And then what we did was we moved it two places to the right. So we got the 12.5%. Here, we already had the decimal, so we just moved it two places and we got the 2.3%. Now, what if we want to express a percent as a decimal? Now we're going to be moving the decimal place two places the other direction to the left. And so we'll move it two places to the left and remove the percent sign. So when there's no decimal place showing, that means it's right here and it's right here for these two numbers. So if we need to move it two places to the left, 1, 2, so we're going to drop the percent sign and we have 0.67, and that's going to be our decimal. Here, we move it 1, 2, and that's going to give us 2.5, and we drop our percent sign. Now you can put 2.50, that's fine as well. Either one of those mean the same thing. Now here, a quarter percent. Well, first off, we have to get that quarter as a decimal. So a quarter, remember, is a 0.25, so that's really 0.25%. Okay. Now we need to move this 2 to the left. So we're going to have to add another 0 here. So we're going to have to move it 1, 2. So now that gives us 0.0025, drop our percent sign, and that's going to be our value. All right, so let's stop there and we'll come back for more.